just rolled over my toe. We meet again. And again. Hey guys, for today's video, I'm doing another episode of Create This Book. This is actually episode 9. Most of you probably know, but in case you don't, this book was written by Moriah Elizabeth. She is very, very good at making books. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's get started on the pages. Just kidding. Okay, so here's my Create This Book, and I'm just flipping to my first page, which is Create a Person. Come up with a character, draw what they look like, and describe their personality. So for this one, I decided to draw a person. I think we got that. I really wanted her to look cute and fun and
flirty and fashionable.
But I also wanted her to look
slightly mysterious.
Who is she? What is she doing? Does she have an ulterior motive, perhaps? Riveting stuff. I'm going to explain a little bit more about her personality after we start discussing her outfit. So she's wearing some trendy glasses, possibly sunglasses. She's also wearing trendy earrings. Her hair is blowing in the wind, and the hair might actually be a wig. She also appears to have a lot of makeup on, maybe some fake eyelashes. She's wearing clothes that make it look like she's almost undercover. After I was done outlining my design and erasing it, I took out my Cali art markers that I purchased on Amazon, and I'm going to be using them to color our spy. Yes, she is a spy, I think. We may never know if she's actually a spy, but it is my firm belief that she is a real spy. So if you haven't seen my Create This Book videos before, my rule for this book is to include my feelings on every single page. So for this page in particular, I have a mix of two emotions, I think. One was on purpose and one was by accident. It's so confusing. The first emotion is just general excitement. Create a Person is the page that I've probably been looking forward to most in Create This Book. I have a couple of other favorites, but I really like the Create a Person page. One of my favorite kinds of art videos to watch on YouTube are actually original character designs, so this page was a very big priority for me. The secondary emotion kind of requires some explanation, so it was nostalgia. And the reason for that is because when I was little, I absolutely loved spies. I absolutely loved them. The Scholastic Book Fair, everyone knows what that is, but they had a subscription to Spy University, and I used to get these little spy books every month, and they'd send you spy equipment. And I also really liked reading different spy books. My favorite was the Gallagher Girls. I also loved watching the series Alias as I got older, so I just absolutely loved spies. And as I was drawing this, I was like, oh my gosh, she looks like a spy, guys. So I guess my feelings for this page are a mix of nostalgia and just excitement in general to do this prompt. So you might be asking yourself, why is a spy wearing such bright colors and eccentric clothing? And the answer to that is because sometimes spies get assignments that require eccentric clothing. Sometimes it makes them actually blend in more, depending on the setting. And it seems that this spy really needed some bright green contacts and a yellow wig. I also feel like that green diamond in the background makes her look more mysterious somehow. And this is what the final thing turned out looking like. I hope you guys like this one as much as I do. I actually have really enjoyed drawing people recently, so I think I might start doing that more if you guys like that. Hi, this video is actually a collaboration with Katy. We chose a black and white theme for this next page. Don't forget to check out Katy's video after you're done watching my video, of course. Create a colorless page. Decorate this page without using color. So of course, since we did a black and white theme, I had to do the Create a Colorless page. It was basically my only option, right guys? Black and white, black and white. So what are some things that are black and white? The dark. Whenever it's nighttime, things look black and white. So if you watched my Q&A video, you probably already know that I have a very strong,
but very healthy,
fear of the dark. No, seriously, I hate it. So the feeling associated with this page is going to be fear. And I will explain. So when I was younger, I attended a summer camp in the woods of New Hampshire, in like the mountains and woods of New Hampshire. So there was absolutely no light at night. And I had never experienced this before. So I'm like a little kid, I go into my log cabin and then they turn the light out. And it's absolutely pitch black, like extremely dark, extreme darkness, like absolutely no light. You don't know which way's up, you don't know which way's down. I felt like I was panicking, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I think I screamed, and then I had to have the flashlight on underneath my bed every single night of summer camp. I'll never forget it. I absolutely hate the dark, and I will fight anyone who disagrees with me. I hope you guys like this page though. It is really actually pretty terrifying. Up next, we have the Create a Page of Polka Dots. For this page, I decided to go with my gouache paints, and I ran out of white. So here we have this kind of white that I will use on the side instead. I don't know why I'm showing you. I was trying to think of something creative for polka dots, and honestly, I was
Pretty hungry at this point.
Donut.
So I went with donuts because they have dots or holes in the center. So I feel like that maybe could pass for the polka dot theme. Maybe. Is feeling hungry a feeling?
No.
I feel like that is a feeling, right? Yes. I'm so good at feelings. So here you can see I'm doing the shading for the donut first, and I'm kind of blending that together. I'm doing a pink donut here, and I'm adding some highlights and blending that all in. And then I moved on and made a darker purple donut. Made this mistake. A bit of an overreaction. I was able to fix that. And then I blended out the purple. I also added a chocolate donut because that's a classic donut color, as well as the highlights. Then I moved on to make a blueberry donut. I don't know if that's a common one, but maybe. I don't know if the purple one is actually a donut color either. I was just choosing random colors at this point. I added some highlights to this one as well and blended that out. I also made a vanilla donut, which I really like. My two favorite kinds of donuts are vanilla and strawberry. And then of course I added sprinkles. After the sprinkles were finished up, I gave this a light tan background, and my only regret for this is actually that I put sprinkles on every single donut rather than doing different variations of maybe icing or something like that. This is how the final page turned out looking in the book. It's definitely not perfect, but I actually think I like it. I really liked the process of coming up with the shading for these donuts, and I feel like I could do better if I tried again. Last but not least, we have the Create a Signature page. So for this page, I decided to add a completely new page just because I had that weird blue spot on the Create a Signature. I wanted it to be more than just signatures. So the first thing I started to do was sketch out a girl. You can see she has horrifying eyes and I changed them. So the feeling I wanted this page to portray was the feeling of being productive or the feeling of working diligently. This girl is sitting at her desk, working very hard, writing something down. Maybe she's drawing, or maybe she is actually practicing her signature over and over again. After I had finished sketching out the girl, I outlined her in black and then erased. I also used my Cali art markers, the alcohol markers, to color in the girl. And then for her hand, it actually looks like a foot. What? If you actually look at that left hand, that looks like a foot. That is because I didn't have a proper reference for the left hand, and hands are very hard for me to draw. Would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet? Comment down below. I also gave her a bright pink shirt. I also decided to color her hair a reddish brown color. I figured, you know what? We already did a pink shirt. We did some pink lips. Let's make this girl a strawberry gal. I was feeling it. I like pink. Marissa, why didn't you draw yourself since this is supposed to be your signature? Yeah, it's not me. I honestly just did not realize that I would want this to be me drawing my own signature until it was too late and I had already drawn her, and I like her with the reddish brown hair. I realized that my hair doesn't really have reddish brown in it. So here I'm putting my signature over and over again, and I am doing different variations slightly. Most of them are the same, but there are different variations here and there. I was testing out different elements to my signature. For the most part, I feel like I settled on what I want my signature to look like. While I was doing this, I actually discovered that I really like the full Bellamena written out in the signature, so I think I might try to incorporate that into my channel somehow. And this is what the final thing turned out looking like. I actually really like it. I think it's fun. And here are all 4 of the pages that I did for this episode. Let me know in the comments which one you guys like the best. I think my favorite page is probably the spy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have my other Create This Book videos linked in a playlist on the bottom left, as well as my squishy makeovers on the bottom right. Watch those if you want. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye!